Hey guys, welcome back to Money is Blind podcast. This is the show where blind and visually impaired can learn entrepreneurial skills and become successful in life. I'm your host Prasoon. So today's episode it is going to be involvement of your family members in your business. So in my business, the main business is DoFoodie. It is an online doctor consultation platform. It works completely online. We are a platform which connects expert doctors with patients anytime, anywhere, making healthcare accessible. So that's the short pitch of DoFoodie. And in this company, my parents, my father and my mother are directors, and my wife and me, we are the major shareholders. And so that's the topic for today. Should you consider partnering up with your family members? It could be your parents or your wife, your significant other, your siblings in your business. So when it comes to the corporate world, when it comes to venture capitals, angel funding, all those kind of companies, I think most of them, 90% of them are against the idea of involving brothers, sisters, siblings, or family members of any sort in a business, because they think it is going to disturb the scaling up process of the business. I'm not sure why they think like that, but that's the fact. But when it comes to other types of businesses, most of the small businesses which are owned by families, it works like a well-oiled machine. There are mutual understanding. There are job responsibilities which are clearly defined for each of the family members who in turn have to fulfill a definitive task and fulfill their roles in order to make the business thrive and scale it up. So there are pros and cons when it comes to both types of businesses. It has been beautifully portrayed in this book, which is called Founders' Dilemmas. This book is by Novo Wasserman, and I'll leave a link to the Audible book in the show notes. So even if you consider starting a private limited, a limited liability corporation, or any other type of business, if you are planning to involve your family members in that business, consider writing it down. Consider what are the expectations from those family members. What are the contribution? What is the capital that each of the family member has to put in? What will be their return on investment like? Will it be like a cash dividend or equity based, or is it going to be shares, preferential shares? Put everything down on a paper. If they are going to work for the business, how many hours every day are they going to work? How many hours a week? What are the minimum expectations from them in the next 1 month, 6 months, 1 year, 3 years? Write everything down. And not just that, if they don't meet their expectations, if they break the promises, if they don't come up to the expectation level, what should be done? How can their shares be taken back by the company? How are the shares going to be vested? Are they going to get the shares within 1 year, within the next 3 years? Or should they put in a certain amount of capital before their shares gets vested? Write about it, think about it, put everything in paper and put a signature on it. So that's how you need to involve your family members, because otherwise the commitment will be low. And most of the businesses, if communication between family members is low, because in families, most of the communication is deemed to be understood. They even think that body language is enough. Words are not necessary. So that doesn't work in running a business. So write everything down on a paper, make an agreement, execute the agreement between all those who are concerned in the business, and put a signature to it, sign on the dotted lines, and then it becomes a legal document. That's how you do business with family members. Otherwise, if you can't do that, if communication is a problem, if you don't believe in making agreements with your family members, it's better not to involve them. Just think about it. I read many books about this topic, and most of the founders who have their family members in their board recommends this thing. So if you are also planning to involve your family members, don't skip this important step. So there are many other aspects of involving a family member in your business, and if you don't want to miss those episodes, consider subscribing to the show and leave a 5-star review. So on that note, I'm signing off. Got to prepare for the video. That'll be the next task that I complete this morning. It'll be the 5th one, actually. So talk to you guys tomorrow. You guys take care. Remember, money is blind. Bye-bye.